Thank you, Chair, and thank you to Labour for bringing this motion forward. I welcome the opportunity to shine a light on the great work being done by those who work in our community sectors and to support them in their quest for a pay rise. I received correspondence recently from Maria Jackman, who works alongside Darren Nolan, who both run a large community employment scheme in South County Wexford. The scheme has 40 participants and it covers the areas of Wexford Town, Clongeen, Folks Mills, Featherdon-Sea, Duncannon, Campile, St Leonard's, Ballymitty, Wellington Bridge, Ballykelly, Whitechurch, Dunbrody, New Ross and Tintern Abbey, much of South County Wexford. Participants vary in age, ability and experience, and in addition to the supporting participants, supporting participants in their work, they also take on roles which include an element of counselling and psychology supports to those on the scheme who perhaps are facing certain challenges. The participants on the scheme work in a variety of areas such as childcare, caretaking, boat building, administration, environmental work, pitch maintenance, trail maintenance and WSPCA administration. The role of the supervisors and the assistant supervisor varies from counselling, training and development and all HR activity, health and safety, payroll preparation, revenue returns, strategic management, procurement, budget planning and all finance activities. In essence, they run all aspects of a small to medium business on a very small budget. And to quote directly from the email, "We do suffer from burnout, but have no option but to keep going. Supervisors right across the country have to deal with some very serious situations in their working life. Many just give up as they burn out. Our pay certainly does not reflect the level and depth of the responsibility we have. We have not had a pay rise since 2009, so we are all well below the level of pay we should have, and our workload has at the very least doubled. Any additional work was implemented unilaterally by the DSP, and we have had no say and no training in any new processes and procedures, and any feedback we give is falling on deaf ears." The crux of the problem, it seems, when it comes to pay levels for these supervisors is highlighted in the next paragraph of the correspondence. When any of our issues are raised in the Dáil, the stock answer given is that the departments are not our employers. However, they dictate every aspect of the work, and we use this line so that they do not have to give us any support in terms of pension or pay rises in line with inflation. The buck passing is unfair from government because the government dictates almost every aspect of how these schemes are run and are just using a technicality to avoid taking responsibility for supervisors' pay. They dictate the policies that should be implemented. They ask community schemes to do work that the government departments should be funding more adequately, such as childcare, village work, drug rehabilitation, to mention but a few. The sponsors of these schemes are ordinary people who volunteer to run the scheme but have no access to funding other than from the government. They're all fulfilling an important role on behalf of the government. If the work was not done, then childcare would fail, villages would be in disrepair, drug rehab schemes would close, the fantastic Helen Blake boat building project would not run, Tintern's walking trails would not be developed, and the WSPCA could not offer the services it's currently capable of. To conclude, Chair, in light of this and what has been outlined, I hope that the Government will not ignore the issue and pass the buck this time. They have agreed with this motion, they have agreed to accept it, but I hope they will take an active part in implementing it. Thank you, Chair.